quite tall. I think snipping it off right. Hi guys, it's the Black Bonsai Guy, and I'm back here again today. Today we'll be working on this cypress tree and turning it into a bonsai. Do a quick little profile here so you guys can see. I'm not sure, what direction I want to go in this with. I was thinking about maybe doing a windswept tree since everything is kind of leaning this way, kind of accentuating these branches to also all go in that direction. That's one idea. The other idea is to kind of change the angle of this tree a little bit and maybe make it a informal upright, or just kind of leave it on this slant and just change the angle like this, and kind of spread the branches out a little bit and turn it into a slant style. I don't know what I want to do. I want to do something different with it, and I think windswept tree is the most different style that I haven't done. The only thing with the windswept style is this branch is over here, and when sweeping it, I don't think it adds to the tree. And then if I bend it, if I windswept everything this way, let's say the tree grew like this for a whole bunch of years, and then I don't know, maybe the direction of the wind changed and it blew everything this way, I think that kind of adds a nice contrast to, get things going in a different direction that way. And then I can take this branch and I can bend it back this way and then windsweep the tree. But I don't know. So I'm gonna just kind of get into it. This particular tree, and I don't have my catch pan on it. The roots look good, although the top of it is a little dry, but that's okay. I actually got this tree, I found this tree on one of my segments. If you're new to the show, every Monday I post a segment about hunting and shopping for discounted plants. And I found this this guy that was selling them, and I got a good deal. I got 4 trees for $10. And this is the tallest of the 4. I'm gonna go back this weekend and I'm probably gonna buy everything the guy has. I think he had at least 10 more trees. I already wired one of the cypress trees. He got a video that's coming out. Well, it should be out by now. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just go with our basic principles, and our basic principles is remove any dead or diseased branches. Okay, I don't see any dead or diseased branches. Okay, just making sure. Actually, I got one right here. Remove any branches that are growing back into itself. Like a branch is coming out, then it kind of curves back and grows back into a tree. It's a cypress tree. Cypress trees don't really have that problem that you find with deciduous trees. We do have a little branch over here that is crossing. Now I want to take care of this. Let me just go through the tree and check again to see if there's anything that's crossing. And nothing major. Nothing major is crossing. Next, you wanna take care of handlebars. So you gotta you have your trunk. Let's say this dowel is your trunk of your tree, and if you have any branches coming out the left or the right side at the same point, you want to remove those. You don't want any handlebars that are coming directly out on the sides of that tree. And the reason why is because the point at which they come out at, let's call these my branches, these handlebars, if you can see. what happens is the trunk will swell there and you'll get some inverse taper. So you want to remove that stuff. So I'm gonna start at the base of my tree, and I see I just have some stuff that's kind of growing on the trunk of the tree, some small new branches that could potentially take over. And all I'm doing is I'm removing that stuff because I don't really need all of these branches. And then I notice I have a couple handlebars. So hopefully this side camera can see. There's a whole bunch of handlebars that are multiple branches that are coming from one part of the tree. I will remove some of these now and more once we get into the refinement. I don't want to take too much out because I don't know which branches I will need. So I'm primarily going through the tree looking for areas where I have handlebars. Okay, this is a good example. Hopefully it's showing up in the camera. You see this branch and this branch, they're both coming out of the same part. I will remove one of them. It looks more densely populated on the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the left side out. And then I'll just come back with my melon cutter to tighten that up a bit. All right. Also noticed on the other side, on the right hand side, I have the same thing going on. So, and that was just a little bit higher, so I removed that branch. I don't know where my front is yet, so I won't remove anything that's picking me or poking me in the eye. And I got this long branch here, and directly on the other side, I have a short branch. I think I need those branches. I don't know which one I need yet, so I'll leave both of those in the design. Got a little handlebar going on here. So let's see. You do have to be careful. Since I have this big branch over here, I'm gonna go ahead and take that side off. Going up the tree, still looking for handlebars. And I think we're good. We're good. Until we get to the apex of the tree. But I won't deal with that yet. Next, style. What do we want to go with? Do we want to put some movement in this trunk? It's more flexible up here than it is down here. So if we did go with some movement, we would have to absolutely get some hard wire in there. And to be honest with you, just kind of feeling it, I don't think it's worth a hard wire. You're not going to get too much benefit. I mean, you could potentially do some things with it that way, but I think the wood's set up too much. You definitely could bend it. You can always bend a branch. There's special tools where you can come in there and with a special claw, and you kind of break up the cabium and the deadwood layer, makes it more flexible to bend. I don't have those tools, so I don't know what I want to do with it. I think I might reduce the height of the tree a bit. Maybe I think this branch is gonna have to come off. So I made my mind up. I'm gonna do a slant style bonsai. That's what I'm gonna do with this tree. This will be a informal upright slant style bonsai. That's what we're gonna do. So let's do some clipping up here. All right. So now I'll get my thickest wire. I don't know why I feel like this one is harder, but I think this one is a little thicker. Yeah, this is my thickest wire. Roll some of this out. All right. Get a little bit more. It's always good to have a little bit more than you need because you're going to be twisting and turning it quite a few times. And here we go. Here we go. There's no turning back. I kid. Of course you can turn back. You can always change the course of a tree. You just got to be careful about what you cut. You don't want to remove too much too fast. So I am working my wire around, and the cypress tree has sap, and I feel the sap already starting to run because I just removed some branches. So be cognizant of that when you're working. And I'm just running my wire, deciding as I go through the tree which branches I want to go over, which branches I want to go under, so on and so forth. Whoa. Let's go ahead, because you always want to make sure you are making contact with this trunk and you don't have any vegetation or anything like that trap underneath. Respect your 45-degree angles at all times. And most of the time you can get away with not doing 45s, to be honest with you. But on a tree like this where I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's take this off because it's in the way. On a tree like this where I really don't know where I'm going with it, the way I'm starting the design may change as I go through it. You want to leave yourself options. And you don't want to back yourself into a corner. Because once you back yourself into a corner, which all people who do bonsai have done at one point in their life, it's very hard to come from out of that corner. And you definitely could do it. It just takes time, right? And bonsai teaches you patience, but us bonsai guys, sometimes we want that immediate gratification. All right, so we're just wiring this tree up. I am looking as I go through the tree. I'm pulling down branches and I'm going above them because I don't want to disturb growth. I'm keeping the wire tight to the tree, but not obsessively tight because I want to allow this trunk to thicken up without my wire cutting into it. So you gotta kind of plan for the future, but also worry about today. All right, that's a workout on the arms. That's a real workout on the arms. Let's see. It's interesting how the top of the tree, this may have gotten a little sunburn, I'm not sure, but down here you have a nice smooth bark, and as you get to the top, it gets kind of cracky and gnarly. So like I said, I bought this tree from a guy that's selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know if he so I'm gonna leave that like this for now. I don't know if he had this exposed to sun and that's how it burned or what, but I did notice that I have a handlebar up there, but that side of the tree might be completely gone. So now, do we just slant style this, or do we try to get some movement in this? let's just see if we can get a little movement. I doubt it. I doubt this wire can hold it. Nah, it's not going to do that. So let's just see. Yeah, it's not gonna hold it. Even if I doubled it up, that's not gonna hold that wire. That wire is not gonna hold that tree rather. So I can get movement up in this area. But gee, it seems like such a waste of tree. I mean, a waste of wire if you can't, if I can't put any movement in it. So I tried to put a little bit in there, but obviously it didn't work. So I'm gonna just see if I can kind of put just some wiggle waggles in this. Just to have some, even if it's a small bend, it's a bend, right? Even a small bend. Nice, graceful. Nice, graceful bend. All right, so having this branch over here like that, I think it just pulls the tree too far in that direction. I wish this branch was over here. That'll be a nice complementary branch, but the way that this is growing out is just not attractive. But you gotta work with what you got. I will leave this branch down here and I'll just start working working my mojo with my wire and wiring this tree up. Come on. Am I grabbing the wrong one? There we go. Grab the wrong one. So let's go ahead and wire this. 2-branch principle. I got a branch over here I want to take care of. And I want to somehow get this wire actually, let's scratch that. Run this wire up here. Take advantage of this turn. That out there. So this branch, I'm trying to use this wire to my advantage, but I don't think it's strong enough. I was trying to make it work. I actually want to do a fairly decent job on wrapping this tree. So let me go to a thicker wire, because that branch needs a little bit more holding power. And the way you can tell is if you can pull it down, see, it works up there, but it's really not doing anything down there. So maybe want to go to even thicker wire. even thicker wire. Here we go. Go ahead and cut that. I don't know why I'm having difficulty joining into this wire today. Off my game a little bit. Let's bring this wire through here, and then we'll wrap this one down. All right, we got that. Come this way. I think this is a better angle. There we go. Better angle. Oop. Tearing up some foliage over here. Spread that out. And then boom. Okay, so we got this branch that's growing out in this direction. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this one off that's down there. It's not doing anything. I wanted it to thicken the trunk a little bit, but I think that's gonna be too hectic. Let's go ahead and see if we can get something going around here. Got that going. As you do this, you'll start seeing what branches don't make sense to keep. Looks like we need one there. Or maybe we don't. Yeah, we could take that one off in the back. I may need to go get a rock as I move up this tree. We got this one that'll come. And I'll wire that to this one. Maybe I'll put this one there. Nah, this one's coming out the front of the tree. You see that's an eye poker. Let's take that off altogether. Clean this wound up a bit. Bingo. Got some small growth that's there. Got some interior stuff that's going on. I'll clean all of this up. All right. So I had a piece of wire here, and what I'm gonna do is, this wire is a little too short. I'm just going to tap back into it and let's see if I can follow the same curve of the previous wire, which I am able to do. And then I'll just extend this out this way. Okay, that gave that some length. Okay, cut this off. Don't need that. I will come and wrap this one this way. Holding our tree steady. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. And I'm just trying to wire these to where the let's go ahead and bring this. That's one wrap, that's two wraps. I'll tighten all that other stuff up once I'm done. But very important to make sure you, there we go. Nice little yeah with the yeah, as we say in New Orleans. Nice little yeah with the yeah. So do I want that branch to take up some space there? Or do we want to go there? I think we should go there. Now here we are, we're getting to that decision point that's very critical. This branch may have to go. This branch has sucked up so much energy that there's really nothing over here. So, you know, you got to make a decision. What are you going to do with that? Do you keep that branch and use it as a nice arm? You know, what are you going to do? Now you got to start making these decisions. I could potentially do that, wrap that branch over here, and I could take this branch off, and then that'll kind of keep the tree nice and light. I have a branch here, I have a branch here. Some of these will have to stay. Big decision. Big decision, Johnny. We're gonna have to, let's get my thinnest wire. Let me wire some of these smaller branches, because we really need to keep our negative space respectable, right? And since I may potentially have to take one of these branches off, you know, you want to make sure that the picture has lots of composition. Take too much off and then the tree will look bare and naked. Okay, let's just go ahead and wrap this. Hold that for now, then we'll come over here through the top. Got a little room there. Go through this, go through that, go through this, go through that, go through this, go through that. All right, so again, let's go ahead and bend that one into picture, bend that one into picture. All right. All right, just keeping with the flow here. Whew, this is such a hard decision. So technically this branch should come off. I'm gonna undo that. This branch should come off, and I'll tell you why. Because we want the branches to be getting thinner as we go up. And the problem is this branch is just too short. You got this one here, and then you got that one there. It doesn't make good sense to keep that one, okay? So I think this side has to stay for sure. What I'll do is I'll try to follow this up the trunk line. Oop. Did I mess up? and wire this branch, because this branch is really going to help out with the decision we're about to make, which is going to be big on many different levels. So for one, notice it was growing out that way. I'm just bending that branch to grow in this direction because I need something in this direction, but there's a handlebar here. So in order to keep this tree working, I'm going to remove this branch. Yep, we're already there. And let me clean it up a bit. Clean it up a bit more. All right. Okay. Let you guys kind of see it from this angle, how it's coming up. Let my B camera see. Hopefully that's still in shot. I'll clean these up a bit. We got some things that are growing towards us. And now I'm hoping that I can shorten this branch without it dying. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do exactly that. And I'm going to pick a new leader. So tree is coming up in this direction, tree is coming up in this direction. I need a branch that's about yay long, and I think this is gonna be my new leader right here. So I'll go ahead and cut that back. This is my new leader, and we'll go ahead and wire from there. So I need a slightly thicker wire. Get my wooden device here. You know, when you go to restaurants, they come through with the little bread thing to get your crumbs up. Well, I got the same thing for mine. All right, that will hold that. That will work. Just go ahead and get a nice little piece there. And let's join into, we gotta join in here. Let's see. Let's go on the bottom side of that so we can come in on the end and go up. Okay. And let's get this wire in there. Let's get this wire in. And then boom. All right, so I see that this wire is going to want to fight back on us. So I'm gonna see if I can come in at a different angle. I don't wanna do that. Definitely don't wanna do that. And just give this branch some reinforcement. Not the prettiest wire job for this branch, but I just need something to, oh, I'm at the wrong angle. Let's come and follow the previous angle. Like such. Moving our branches like such. Okay. 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 And okay. should be able to. Okay, so let's just bring everything back into bin. I got some interior branches that are growing. I'm just gonna take those out. All right. Got some things that are poking me in the eye over here. And I'm just working my way up this tree. Just working my way up this tree. Mass of this over here. That'll allow me to control it better. All right. So I will pause for a second. Now I'm gonna go straight through. I wanted to go cut my heat off. I'm getting hot over here. Supposed to do that before I started. So now I'm looking at the tree and I like the tree. I could technically cut this tree and top it right there. And I think it'll be a respectable tree. I don't necessarily want to go that far. I don't think none of this stuff is, going to do anything for us. Let me take that back. Start taking some of these down. This do I have? Yeah. Take some of these off. All right. Let's go ahead and remove. We'll leave it on that. I like to leave wire on. I don't like to waste it. Throwing it away is not going to do anything for me. All right. Let's just go ahead and do a nice little cup on there though. And tuck the wire back so it's not too noticeable. Maybe wire this one down. Or we get rid of that one and keep that one, and yeah, we'll get rid of this one over here. Because we got this one that couldn't take up that space. So let's get our wire here. I need enough to run it up the branch here. Let's come from, let's see, let's go this way, then let's go this way, go back down, around, come up, and rotate that branch out that way. All right, and we got this one over here. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. do need this one in there. It's poking us in the eye, so we will remove. And now we gotta start making decisions about the apex of the tree. I don't think any of this really is needed. But let me, since I'm thinking about taking it off, let me just see what'll happen. Let's just see what happens. See how much movement we can get into this. Nah, not really doing anything for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this wire off. Remember, you can always reuse your wire. Take all of this off. And now I'm going to start looking at a new tree. So it's quite tall. I think snipping it off right here is the right thing to do. I think that was the right thing to do. We got a couple of more options. I could wire this down, get that in place, wire that down. First of all, I want to go ahead and cut my wire back so we can reclaim that. Come on. We can reuse this wire. This wire is not used in vain. So now I do see how we can get just a little bit more movement into this tree. I think that made it a little bit more respectable. I won't cut these because we need these to, I'm not sure which one I want to go with for a leader for now, but it's a nice style. Let's see if we could definitely get some more bend in this direction. I know that for sure. Come on. There you go. There you go. Boom. I think I want to wire that like, I think this one gotta come off. Because it's just in the back and it's not beneficial to me. We can make that be the new top. I won't mess with these. I'll leave those alone. I will do one more wiring. And when I say I won't mess with them, I mean I won't cut them off. But I think the appropriate action to wire is to come here, go back around, come here, and get this one wired. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to turn this into a tree. So I'm just gonna pull these off like that. Pull those off like that. Like that. And I'm gonna put some rooting hormone on this, clip everything back, and try to turn it into its own tree. All right, so we got this here. Trying to find the mass to terminate this. There we go. Let's go ahead and take that off. And then this here. All right. I said I wasn't gonna mess with them, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I had to take it off. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Boom. So we'll let that kind of heal over. See if we can organize these branches in a better way. And we got ourselves a nice little bonsai tree. And here's a little branch down here. We'll leave that alone for now. I want that to thicken up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and do that. And do that like that. So now you got your triangle that's coming down like such. We need this branch to grow out. We need this branch to grow out. I like it. I really do. We got to clean it up a bit. So everything that's growing down, we want to remove. And I'm doing it towards the back of the tree. I won't take too much off the front because we want to let this tree kind of recuperate. That was a massive cut that I took off. And all I'm doing is I'm putting the needles back into the pot. There's energy and nutrients and all of that stuff stored up in there. And we just want to give that back to the tree. All of this will be cut up and placed over there to keep moisture into the pot. Let's see. Got one growing down over there. I don't know why he acting bad. Come on, man. This is a clear case of you're not wrapping the wire at the 45 degrees. You gotta do that. In most instances, it don't matter, but sometimes you really do. You don't have enough, I didn't have enough twists and turns along this soft tissue to really hold the wire like I want it. So just tighten that up a bit and that should be much better. Take a couple of these off towards the back. Bend this wire in. All right. Let's clean up this side. Oop. that. Got that. Cut that off. Boom. Bring that branch there. Bring this up a bit. Bring that up a bit. Bring it down and then up. Down and then up. This one needs a little bit more wiring. Again, here we go, where I'm just not enough twist on this branch to hold it the way I want to. So let's go ahead and get this right. Gotta get it right, baby. You gotta get it right. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. And we want to bend this down and up. Down and up. All right. I think we have ourselves a nice, respectable bonsai. So with that being said, guys, it's the Black Bonsai Guy. I want to thank everybody for watching me transform this tree. I appreciate you all watching the channel, watching the videos. Hopefully these things are benefiting you guys. It's always fun for me. I think I will grab some food and then I'll come back and I'll do another video. I got a boxwood that I want to do. But that's it. Let me do a quick little silhouette profile for you. And I think that should just go like that. By the way, this is the front of the tree. So let me get a piece of wood here. And put that in there so I know that's the front. Actually, let me get some of that off. I know that's the front later. So that's the front of the tree. I like the way it looks in that direction. That's the way I designed the tree. All it needs now is to recover. I am going to put all of this in. I'm not sure if my video cut out on me or not, but I'll just kind of break those up a bit. Put those needles back down in there, and those will keep the roots nice and cool during the summertime, because summertime be hectic out here in Tucson. So you want to have something that's taking care of your trees, and it'll also break down over time and give your plant some nutrients. See, a lot of people, they throw their stuff away. Don't do that. Go ahead and put it over there. You know what I mean? And let Mother Nature break that down, and that'll be a nice little light fertilizer, because it's feeding itself back to itself. And should I wire this now? I think I'm gonna wire it now, because I don't want that to get damaged. So let me get a little bit of wire here, and wire this bottom branch. I'm gonna follow the curve of the existing. If I can get it in the soil, I don't know if I can get it. Yeah, it should be enough. Hold that, pre it up a bit. Come on. Come on. You know what? It is, I was gonna cut it off because this branch is just too tiny, but I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna leave it out. Way too tiny to be at the bottom, but we need to have something over there. And I'll just kind of fold that back into itself. I'm gonna get it growing up. I think it'll give us something later. But that's it. It's the Black Bonsai Guy. Thanks for watching, folks.